my little honeybee.
Good morning,
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, one and all. Good morning. Good morning. I've come to be your guest for breakfast.
Stop shouting. Don't be so young with the voice.
You'll have to come back, Comrade Carp. Grandpa is still asleep. A new baby came to the hospital last night, and then Grandpa came home and did his writing.
Good morning. That's not the way you say it. You say, a baby came into the bright world in the darkest part of the night.
Don't talk so pretty.
A new baby. Isn't that nice?
What's nice about it?
All right, I'll be back. You argue too much.
Good morning, Grandpa.
Good morning, lad.
You should not have worked all night.
Had a good night's work. Did a little writing.
Feel better? Come and have breakfast now.
What seems to be the trouble, Boris Stepanich?
It'll take a better mechanic than I am to answer that.
The patient is cured, Father. It's all right now. Hello, Comrade Carp. You ever been to Kiev?
Of course. There was a pretty girl there who lost her head over me. Years ago.
Oh, of course. Well, this is the last day of school. Tomorrow morning we'll be on our way. It's our vacation and we're going to Kiev on a holiday.
That's a nice bus ride.
Not for us, we're hiking.
All the way?
Well, of course. It'll only take us 4 or 5 days.
Only. Marina is going?
Yes, Marina and Claudia and Gracia, my brother. Unfortunately.
But Marina is the one who counts. Have you proposed? Or does one propose in these modern times?
Good morning, Papa.
Good morning. What are you doing, Marina?
I'm baking honey cakes for the trip.
Cakes have to be baked now. You're not leaving until tomorrow.
Well, it's hard at our age to remember how exciting a trip can be. The planning's half the fun. A long time ago, this is the way I wore my hair.
Were you pretty, Mama, when you were young?
I'm not so old, little one.
Mama's pretty now, and she's not old. It's only that you're so young.
I'm not so young. There are plenty who are younger.
Yes, and there always will be. Sophia, when you go marketing, remind everybody to come and help with the loading of the trains. Tell them there'll be supper for all when the work is finished.
I'll tell everybody. I'll tell everybody. May I, Papa? May I? I'll do it on my way to school. Please, may I? May I?
All right, you tell them.
I'll say there'll be supper for everybody.
Yes?
I'll say there'll be music and singing. I'll say there'll be dancing. And I'll say there'll be cider for old people and fruit drinks for children.
You might also remember to say there will be work.
Oh. Yes, I'll say that, too. Everybody must work, I'll say.
No pancakes? You know what else the comrade commander said to me?
You have my permission not to tell me.
Eat pancakes, that's what he said. It has been recently discovered that pancakes are fine for a bombardier's nerves. Well, to interest you, Demian, you're going to be a doctor.
Doesn't interest me.
Don't worry with those maps, Demian. I know all the roads. And when we get to Kiev, I will show you and your little friends all there is to see.
Me and my little friends are still young. A visit to Kiev is something that doesn't happen to us every day. And don't patronize us about it. Be a man of the world in front of your mirror. It's better that way. Mirrors don't talk back.
Most men in the world feel pleased when they have sons. I wonder why.
I told you years ago, 2 quiet little girls would have been very nice.
Well, you can't change us now, and you wouldn't if you could. two healthy, brilliant, handsome sons.
June 20th, 1941, 8 a.m., broadcasting from Moscow.
Be still, both of you.
German troop movements are reported on the Polish border. German troop movements are reported on the Polish border. Their nature is unknown. Reports reach us of a typhus epidemic in the German-occupied city of Warsaw. London was bombed twice last night by the Luftwaffe. In the Polish city of Lodz, 112 Polish children died this morning as a result of being made to give blood transfusions to German wounded.
Children taking blood.
Here's a report from a reliable source in...
Bye, sweetheart.
Bye, baby.
Bye, Papa. Bye, Mom.
Bye, dear.
Come on, Club D, you'll be late.
You're my brother, not my guardian. Mind your business.
Good morning, Claudia.
Good morning, Marina.
You're early.
Oh, you know I never eat breakfast. You always look so clean. And you're no cleaner than I am. Maybe not as clean. And your hair is curly.
Your hair looks nice.
Oh, it's as straight as wheat. And don't try to console me.
Well, well, the last day of school is a happy day. Even I remember.
Oh, no.
No?
We're very sorry it's the last day.
Good morning. Good morning. My first words will be to congratulate our three pupils in the last class who have all been awarded scholarships to the State University of Kiev. One of those three has taken the highest marks of any pupil in this year's senior graduating class. He is Demyan Tarasov. It is not my custom to start your vacation with a lecture. But this is the summer of 1941, a solemn time. No one of us knows what will happen. I don't have to remind you that we are people with a noble history. You are expected to carry on that history with complete devotion and self-sacrifice. I think you'll do that. And now, have a happy summer.
From great Moscow to the farthest border, from the Black Sea to the Sea of Wine, there is peace where once there was disorder. There is dawn where once was blackest night. Not a voice but sings in exultation, not a heart but beats for liberty. Side by side, the
know, Marina, I can't explain it, but, well, I almost wish we weren't having this supper tonight. Although goodness knows I usually love it, but it interferes, really, with the trip, if you know what I mean. Too many good things at once.
I felt it, too. I didn't want anything to happen, just the trip, nothing else. Oh, well, we really won't celebrate tonight. We just eat supper and act like it was any other evening and we were home with the family.
You know what? I'm not going to sing tonight. Even if everyone asks me, I won't sing. And don't you sing either.
Chari-bari, rasta-bari, chari-bari, rasta-bari. Loading time at last is over, chari-bari. Loading time at last is over, let the workers jingle. Let the locomotive labor while we dance and join our neighbors. Jingle, 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 jingle.
Take it easy. Claudia, take it easy. Claudia, take it easy. Julia likes a dinner. Give to him you want to live up. Every day you've got to give up lunch and dinner. Lunch and dinner.
There's Dimian and his Marina. Love has got them floored yet. 16 years of bond attention is beyond our comprehension. Aren't you bored yet? Aren't you bored yet?
Chari-bari, rasta-bari, chari-bari. There's Dimian and his Marina, Romeo and Juliet. Cupid seems to have them leaping, but their teacher should be keeping them in school yet. Them in school yet.
I wish it was tomorrow morning.
Kolya says we'll go to the theater when we get to Kiev. All we have to do is apply for the tickets. We'll have 3 whole days in Kiev. We shall see everything. Well, it's been a good year. Scholarship to the university, of course, means the most. There was a medal for marksmanship, and now this vacation.
We'll be separated for a year.
You'll be getting a scholarship the following year.
But it's this year I'm thinking about. That's a long time.
I don't think it is at our age.
You don't think so? How strange.
What are you saying, Marina?
Nothing. I don't want to talk about it. It's odd you don't think a year away from me is a long time. It doesn't worry you?
No.
All right. You don't have to keep saying it over and over. Are you sure you feel about me as you used to?
I don't like this talk. It's bad.
It's only natural
It's
that
not natural at all. It's not like you. I've loved you since I was old enough to see you. I will love you until I die. It's the way it is, and there's no need to talk about it.
You mean you'll never talk about it? You'll never tell me?
I'll tell you in my own time, but I'll not tell you to waste time. Look here, Marina. You and I are like one person. But I always thought you wanted both of us to be educated and...
I didn't mean that. Of course I want you to go to the university.
Of course. would make me sad if you didn't, and ashamed. But it wouldn't matter. I'd go anyway. I'm a citizen of this country. I intend to go forward with it and to give it all I have. Strong feelings about it. You come along with those feelings. But you don't come before them.
I understand. I feel the same way for myself. For both of us. I was being foolish. I only wanted to be with you. I'm proud you got the scholarship, of course. You'll be a great man, and the whole district will be proud of you. You'll have medals. I think we'll go to the theater every night.
That's too often.
We'll grow old together. And I'll be a beautiful old woman, and very kind.
Oh, I'm sure of it.
My grandchildren will love me. And you will, too, more than ever. What's wrong with that? Plenty of people grow old together and have a fine life behind them.
I didn't say there was anything wrong with it.
I should buy baby dresses in Kiev.
For whom?
For our first... For our grandchildren.
Oh. You'll put the dresses away for a while.
Yes, of course, that's what I mean.
When we get home, you and I should call a meeting, and the five of us should go over all the plans for our journey together. Don't you think, Goldie?
I don't need to plan to get up and get dressed and eat my breakfast. I know how to do that. I'm getting tired of hearing you children talk about this trip. I'm only going because Father made me.
Oh, I thought it was because, well, because me, I mean us. Don't you like us?
No.
Oh,
What's the matter with you, Claudia?
I have a choking sensation in my chest.
You ate too much. You usually do.
It's not at all that. It's my emotions in the chest.
Claudia, you're a throwback.
What's that? What do you mean?
Somebody who doesn't belong to their own time. Ours is a new world, Claudia. You don't belong in it.
Oh, I see. You mean I'm rather old-fashioned and romantic, rather.
Yeah.
No. I've told you, you cannot come along.
I'm always too young. I'm too young for everything.
Well, someday when everybody else is too old for everything, you'll be just old enough.
Take care of the puppy. And I'll bring everybody a present. Don't get your feet wet. And take care of yourself. Goodbye. Bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
First time we have ever been separated, Grandpa. It's only for a short time. Good morning.
Good morning.
Clumsy in the body or those clumsy in the head? You wake Grandpa and I'll...
Oh, I'm gonna kill you, nasty little thing. I'm gonna kill you.
Drink your milk, Claudia.
You will now find it more comfortable to get up. Goodbye, Father.
Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. 7 times last night you said goodbye.
We'll be back soon.
We'll try to get along without you.
Well, goodbye. Mother. We'll be back soon.
Oh, have a good time, son. We'll miss you.
Damian! Damian!
Coming! Good journey, Marina.
Good journey.
Good journey! Good journey!
Good journey.
Good journey! Good journey!
Good journey.
Good journey!
Good journey. Good journey to us all. Kolya!
Good morning, Kolya.
Good morning. Hello.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Club. What's the matter with you? With your face? You look so foolish.
You never said good morning to me before.
Good morning. Good morning, Kolya.
Morning. I don't like guns, Kolya.
Then don't have one.
I don't like the noise they make.
Who does?
Why are you carrying it?
If you look at me, Claudia, you will see that I'm in uniform. Men in uniform carry guns. Uniform, Air Force, Union of Soviet Socialist Republics. Remember now?
Oh, you're teasing me. Well, don't play with that gun, please.
I intend to use it. When we're near the end of the trip, I intend to kill someone and leave their carcass for the hawks. You want help?
Oh, no. No, I will stop you. I will sacrifice myself. Oh, I couldn't stand to think of you lying in jail. A murderer, tortured with conscience. Oh, Kolya.
I've got to kill him.
But who?
Damian. 2 weeks of you, child, is going to be a long, long time.
If I eat too much jam, Mother, look how young I am. Mother dear, please recall that at one time you were small. If I'm hard on my clothes and I do not wipe my nose, parents dear, please recall that at one time you were small.
Tiddly-yum, 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 tum-tum-tum-tum. We're the younger generation and the future of the nation.
If I look as I pass into every looking glass, parents mine, have no fear, just go back some 20 years. If I stay out of doors and don't help with kitchen chores, parents mine, have no fears, just go back some 20 years.
Tiddly-yum, 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 tum-tum-tum-tum. We're the younger generation and the future of the nation.
If to school, I am late. Please don't scold and agitate. Parents dear, isn't it true? One time you were that way too. If I make too much noise and I hit back at the boys. Parents dear, isn't it true? One time you were that way too. Tiddly-yum, 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 tum-tum-tum-tum. We're the younger generation and the future of the nation.
Parents dear, use your tact. If you don't like how we act, do not fret, do not mourn. Is it our fault we were born? Please forgive all we do, for someday we'll suffer too. When in turn we will groan at some children of our own.
Tiddly-yum, 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 tum-tum-tum-tum. We're the younger generation and the future of the nation.
Don't your feet hurt?
In the Army, your feet learn to stop hurting. I told you young athletes not to walk so far and so fast the first day.
Make a fire. We must have a fire. A fire is so romantic. We must have a fire. Otherwise, we can't sit around and dream.
Maybe it would be better to kill you.
Do all men make noises when they sleep?
I don't know. I never listened to all men. Hey, it's Cobb.
Oh! Good morning, Tom.
Good morning. I thought we'd pass you. We're on our way home. I'll give you a ride to the crossroads.
Good. It's time for a ride.
You can't go on a walking trip and take a ride. You can't.
Well, you'll see more if you walk, but you'll only be riding a few miles.
Oh, come on.
And riding's good for the feet.
Well, well. Nothing like having good feet.
My feet are not good. They're much too small. Everybody knows that. I think we should walk. You can't go on a walking trip and take a ride.
Who made up that law?
It's not a law. It's just, well, it's not romantic.
I see. You and Marina walk. We men will ride.
Would you ride while I walked?
Darling Marina, I'm not making you walk.
Would you let me walk while you rode?
The brightest of women are not bright.
I'm learning that.
We are women. Different things go on in our heads. That's what makes us attractive.
You coming?
You're quite certain you want me.
Fine marriage yours will be. Boss you and then laugh at you.
Oh, come on, Claudia.
When you don't stand by your convictions, you set back the cause of all women everywhere in the world. She's an interesting type, Claudia.
Like a piece in a museum.
Sing me not of other towns, of towns that twinkle and shine.
Excuse me, but there's no village like mine.
Sing me not of other towns, of towns that twinkle and shine. Excuse me, but there's no village like mine.
Your pig doesn't smell so nice now that the sun is out.
And who does?
Sing me not of other towns.
What's the matter?
What? Something the matter with the sun.
That an old saying, Carp?
What's wrong with the sun? Tell me what you mean.
I don't know. But you feel it too.
Stop that singing, please!
What's the matter with you? Why shouldn't we sing?
Because I've been hearing something.
You've been hearing your own head.
A wit. I hear it. I've been hearing it for an hour. But I don't know. Sometimes I hear things from other years. Sometimes I even forget what year it is. 1914, 1950.
Or 1941.
What are you carrying on about? We can all hear it. They're planes. You ought to know what planes sound like.
There are many planes, and they're not far from here.
Can't we have an Air Force while you're on leave?
You should have let Grandpa examine your head. Maybe there's something wrong inside.
Whoa! Whoa!
Get down, all of you. Get down immediately. We're being bombed. Understand that quickly. Get out of your wagons and get into the ditch immediately. Leave the horses. Get in the ditch.
I don't believe
can't
it. Leave the horses.
I intend to use this gun on anybody who isn't in that ditch a second or...
I don't know yet. I don't think he...
Not me.
No. You take a drink of water, child. Both of you, close your eyes and take my arm. The face of war is ugly, and not for the young.
We're not young anymore. Any better? No. Love, dear?
No. Guess it's the first time in my life I haven't been hungry. Oh, yesterday we were home and everybody in the... One day you're home and the next day, here you are.
Last week, the little boy was in the store with his mother. I met them there. He had a ball, and he was bouncing it with his left hand. I remember because I noticed he was left-handed and wondered what it felt like to be left-handed.
I know. There he is without his left hand. Without the hand that bounced the ball. Oh, I shouldn't be talking this way. I know it. You're all ashamed of me.
You are what you are, Claudia. It is my opinion that the trouble in the world comes from people who don't know what they are, pretend to be something they're not. Come on, Claudia. I'll wash your face. It's dirty.
Go back. It's over. There's nothing to do.
Good morning, Nadja.
Well, how do you feel?
I always wanted to know how the doctor felt.
And I'm very glad to have a patient. People around here are too healthy. You like your baby?
Oh, she's very ugly, like her father. And beautiful.
Speaking to the border villages. The fascist armies of the German Reich invaded the Soviet Union this morning. I will repeat. The German armies crossed the border of the Soviet Union this morning. The attack was made with unprecedented fury. But our land will be defended with a fury the fascist armies have never known. To the border villages, salute, comrades. The war has come.
Comrades, we have good reason to know that our country is at war. In our small village alone, 30 people have been injured. 11 people have been killed. But this is not a time for mourning. It is time for revenge. We will divide into 2 groups, each to do his duty from this day until death. The able-bodied men are to come forward to the right of this building. We will move from the village to the hills and take our position as guerrillas. I will go immediately to Comrade Commander Petrov's garrison to get the guns. The second group has the hardest job. They must stay behind. As guerrillas, we must have aid and information. As villagers, you must, before the entrance of the Germans, destroy everything. Everything, comrades. The houses you have built, the crops you have sowed with your hands, the cattle you have raised. The Germans are not more than 50 miles away. Yours is the dangerous job. For this job, you will volunteer. It is you who may have to live with the Germans.
I, who am about to become a guerrilla fighter of the Soviet Union, I take this solemn oath.
I, who am about to become a guerrilla fighter of the Soviet Union, I take this solemn oath.
I will not lay down these arms until the last fascist is driven from our land.
I will not lay down these arms until the last fascist is driven from our land.
I am willing to give my life, to die in battle, to keep my people from fascist slavery.
I am willing to give my life, to die in battle, to keep my people from fascist slavery.
You know where we'll be. One of us will come every night to the Pine Grove. Remember, we'll need supplies and information.
It's our land, our village. We remember we fought another war to make them ours. We swear to give our lives if they be needed.
We swear!
I'm ready, Comrade Petrov.
Good. Well, just a moment. These reports show the Germans rapidly advancing across our territory. By nightfall, there won't be a highway free of their guns, their tanks, and their supply trucks, all going to the front. Remember, you've a good 40 miles to travel. Your best chance is to take to the back road.
That'll take too long. I'll have to take a chance on the highway. We need that ammunition bad and quick. I'll get the truck through. You can count on it.
Good.
Comrade Karp is going to take my place. My duty is to report to the nearest airfield. So gather round, listen closely, and I'll show you what I think is your only chance to get back to the village. The Germans must have crossed the river at the upper bend. And... Get down, everybody!
Father. Kolya. Damian. Get the guns out. Save the guns.
Get him out.
Get these boxes out.
Do it?
Yes, Father. They're safe.
For our men. Take it to them. They're at the end of the stream. Other side. Out in the hill. Beyond the pine woods. Past. Take it back to them. You hear me?
Yes, Father. We'll take it back.
Say hello to your mother for me.
I promise.
Well, that's all of it. I'll say goodbye now. Travel at night and stick to the woods. When you get to the upper crossroads, you'll see a
But
little...
what about you? You said the Germans had crossed the river. How can you get to the airfield?
I'll get through all right. Now, do your best. Don't be frightened. Fear is a bad enemy, or so people have told me. Goodbye, Claudia.
Goodbye.
Marina.
We'll do the best we can. That's all.
Tell Mother that... Grisha,
Goodbye, Kolya.
look after them, Carl.
25 years ago, we fought and died for this earth. People go forward. They fight for themselves and make things better for themselves. More food, a good bed, jokes to make, and time to laugh. Then the filthy come and try to stop it. They want to take away from people all the good they've made for themselves. Well, then you take your gun and you fight until you've killed all such. Ready, comrades?
Yes,
Yes,
comrade.
comrade.
We're ready.
We're ordered to occupy the North Star village.
How big is this village?
Not big. We're only taking 125 men to hold it.
We're ordered to establish a regimental field hospital at the village North Star ahead. Field hospital and a village dispensary. How can I take care of all these men and more to come?
The order says that more ambulances and doctors will be sent to us.
I don't want doctors. I need surgeons.
The colonel has forgotten me. I am a surgeon.
A surgeon is a man who can operate. Dr. Richter, I have not forgotten. Dr. Richter, where did you take your medical training?
Freiburg. As I've told the colonel many times before.
That was a good school.
I must beg the colonel's pardon. With respect to the colonel's superior rank and reputation, I must beg the colonel's pardon and say...
Do not beg my pardon so often, Dr. Richter. Good manners do not make a good surgeon.
It's well known, of course. The colonel studied at the University of Leipzig.
In the great days, I was a pupil of Friedenthal. His most famous pupil.
Friedenthal, the Jew?
Yes, Friedenthal the Jew.
The colonel did not mind his being a Jew?
Mind? I never thought about it in those days.
It must be pleasant to be so sure of oneself. I should like to think I was as good as the colonel thinks he is.
The day you think you're as good as I am, Dr. Richter, I will know that you're suffering from delusions of grandeur, and I shall commit you to an asylum. Trust me, Dr. Richter. Hard. The hardest part.
The hardest part.
Go and do it now. Others give their lives. We give what is life to us.
Speed up.
Speed up.
Quite different, isn't it, Dr. Reed? The army of the Third Reich didn't see burning villages on its pleasant tour through Western Europe.
This amuses the colonel?
No. Danger doesn't amuse me. I only state facts. A strong people, one has always heard that. A hard people to conquer.
Get back there. Won't you get hit? This pushing. Silence! Who is responsible for the burning and destruction in this village? Where are the younger men? They burned it and have tried to escape. Is that correct?
Has the hospital been burned down?
It is not bad. We caught it.
Carry in the casualties immediately and get the operative cases ready for me.
At your orders, Colonel.
The chairman of the Soviet of this collective farm is called Rodion Pavlov. Is he here? Where is his family? I wish these questions answered. You have already, by the burning of this village, shown yourselves to be enemies of the German army. We punish our enemies severely. Where is the wife of Rodion Pavlov?
I am the wife of Rodion Pavlov.
Come forward. I wish to know where your husband is hiding. How many men he has with him, and how much ammunition. Yes?
I cannot answer those questions.
You are certain that you will not answer?
I'm certain.
Take her inside.
Wagner.
Swine! Swine!
I am a doctor.
They will bring her out. Her right arm and her right leg will be broken. You should advise your people to give information when it is asked for.
You are a doctor, and you are able to...
In this new order of ours, we have to countenance and commit many acts one does not necessarily approve of.
He'll have a look. We'll join you at the crossroads.
Take Claudia and Grisha. Hitch the horse.
I can
Do
shoot
what I
him.
tell you. If anything goes wrong, then we'll drive away. Don't wait. Just drive.
The horses, quick. Hitch the horses.
Frightened?
Yes.
Good. Only fools aren't frightened when there's something to be frightened about. And I don't like to see a fool hold a gun. Now go on. And remember, you'll only have a second to fire, and you must be quick and sure.
Try to sleep. I'll watch. Planes?
It's hard to tell. You get some sleep now, dear.
Everything sounds like planes to me. I think of Dimyon and the children. Wherever they are. And Kolya.
You were quiet for you.
I haven't had any sleep for 30 hours. I've been on 4 bombing trips today. You're my 5th.
How did you do?
Oh, I always do well. We got 2 planes, a little line of supplies, got some big guns near the road.
Well, get ready to do it again. We'll be over them in 3 minutes. We'll see how good you are.
Oh, I'm good. You must have heard about me. Your first flight, son?
This is my first flight in the war, Granddaddy. I was at home on leave.
Well, don't get shaky about it. I'll bring you through, all right?
He talks that way. I've been flying with him for years. I'm used to it.
I can blow those supply trucks. What do you say?
Save your bombs. This will make a good strapping job. We're going down.
Tanks in those trees ahead. Pilot, are you all right? Are you all right?
Gunner, you got the pilot. Come forward at once.
Said,
Where did you get it? Are you bad?
I don't know. I can't feel it. Remember? Years ago in training, they said when you couldn't feel it, it was bad.
That's not true. That's old talk. You hold on. We'll go over the road and let go what we got left, and I'll have you on the ground in 10 minutes. We're badly clipped in the back. It's worse than I thought. You crawl to the back. I'll let you know when to bail out. No, never. Never been frightened, I mean. Maybe there's something the matter with me. All right, crawl back now. If you can't open the hatch, I'll do it for you. This plane's too bad to land. I'm going to try something else. And it doesn't need more than 1 man to do it. Now, don't argue and sound brave and be a nuisance. I can do it alone. Get ready to jump.
Well, you'd never have made it anyway.
Well, get ready for it. This is going to be for my father, and for me, and for my village, and for people I've never seen. Those are big words. I guess I'll have to stand by them now. I'm coming down, and it's going to hurt you. And I'm coming down just where I want to, because I was a good bombardier and a good pilot, too.
children were given their supper at the hospital tonight.
Good then, isn't it?
It was a good supper. I saw it. Why did they do that? There's been nothing but bad bread.
What, Anna?
The children are still at the hospital. In the hall, on the benches. I saw them. Supper was over long ago. Why?
He says we are to stay here. He says Michigan Sony went in there
Forceps. Gauze.
Don't do that. No, don't do that.
Orderly! Down! Down!
Take this man out. Put him on arrest.
Do not be so nervous, Captain Richter. You're well guarded in this room from the feeble attacks of an old man. Dismissed. After you, Dr. Curran. I realize that this is difficult for you to understand. But our plasma supply was insufficient, so we have to take blood for our wounded where we can get it and where the donor is easiest to control. I was looking at your hospital library today. I'd forgotten that Kurin, the pathologist, was a Russian. Strange to find you in this little village. You came to the University of Leipzig to read your paper. Must have been 30 years ago. I was a student, of course, and not allowed to hear you. But I remember it. Cigarette?
It is said that men of medicine see all that can happen to people. I'm an old man, and I have seen much. How can a doctor bring himself to not only take blood from children, but to bleed them white?
Comrade Kern. Comrade Kern.
This boy needs help. May I?
Of course.
Dr. Van Harden, do you mean that you're not having this man arrested?
If you wish to be a warrior, Captain Richter, you must take chances with your life. Dr. Curran is a famous man of science. He's not a man who kills. And therefore no danger to us.
Halt! Who goes there?
It's me, Dr. Curran.
Advance to be recognized.
The Keechan's boy. You recognize him, comrade. Take me to Rodion. Yeah.
20 trucks. Now start counting.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10 seconds, and here they come. Trucks, then 10 seconds.
8 motorcycles in 15 seconds.
And more trucks, without end. Yes, that's the track. Carp hasn't seen these hills for 10 years, but he remembered them as if... We'll go straight through without stopping, and we'll be there. We'll have done our work.
Yes.
Your face has changed.
And yours? It's tired and hungry. You read about hunger, but you don't understand how bad it is until it happens to you.
If Carp and I can keep awake, nothing else will matter.
I can do some of the driving.
Not this time. We'll be climbing. It'll be hard. You'll sleep on my shoulder. That'll make me feel good, sure of myself. Could I, Marina? I've never... Could I? I'm going through the woods, to this side. As a group of motorcyclists come around this turn, I'm going to fire at them. That'll stop the column. You will be ready here. As the firing starts, you will take the wagons across the road. The firing will cover the noise, and they'll not be watching for you. They'll be busy with me. I hope.
If 2 people were there to fire, one one place and one another, there'd be a better chance for you. I'm coming with you.
It's not for us to talk of what's best for one of us. You needed to take home the guns. It's what you must do and what you will do. When you hear the firing, go across. When it's over, I'll meet you on the hill by the cow path.
On the hill by the cow path.
He's right, Marina. It's the only way. Soon now. When you hear the firing, go across as fast as you can. And remember to leave room for me to cross next to you.
Grisha, where's Claudia?
She's gone. She went after Demyan. I saw her.
Grisha, why didn't you? I must go find her.
You must not go after her. You must let her alone. I saw her face.
Dan. Oh, somebody, help me. Make me do something right, the way everybody else does. Keep me from being so frightened. Keep me from crying. Please.
Where you hit? Bad? There are only two...
Don't go, Marina. Wait a few more minutes.
That kid and the fat girl. All right, signal to them to go on. The dangerous enemy has been dealt with.
I'm going.
Stay here.
Coffee.
on him.
Claudia.
It's me. It's Marina.
In cop.
Claudia.
Where is she?
Claudia. Claudia. He's dead. Marina.
Yes.
Where are we?
Over the Ulgino Hills.
How much longer?
Not much more.
What time is it?
About 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock. In the morning or in the afternoon?
All right. You say Boris has not come with a gun, but they are your children, and they're being bled to death. Why, the whole village will be...
Our time has come to fight. It does no good for me to lie. Men with rocks and clubs are not good against machine guns. Now, there'll be 5 men to a gun. You know it, and I'll say it. This may be the last time we ride down a hill. What do you say?
Right.
All right, saddle your horses. Take up your watch at the Pine Grove. And when Boris gets here with the guns, rush him down to the North Cornfield. Pray that he arrives in time. The selected men dismount. The rest of you wait here until you see the gas aflame, and then ride to the schoolyard and ride fast. Barricade it as soon as you get in. You know the plan. Each group knows what to do. Now let's do it. Right, now for the gasoline. Right, let's keep it pouring.
Down! We are fighting in the village. I'll take you.
They're our men. They've come to fight. Sophia, Nadja, our children are home. Children. Grisha. Anna. My baby is home.
John, it's your mother.
Demyan.
Mom. Mom. Grandpa!
Half an mile. Come in, Dr. Curran.
You do not like Dr. Richter.
I do not like incompetent doctors. I do not like much of what I have done for the past 9 years.
You do not like bleeding children to their death.
Did the boy die?
You knew he would die.
They took too much blood. I'm sorry for that.
Yes, I believe you when you tell me you're sorry.
I'm sorry for many things, Dr. Curran. Most sorry that it isn't the world we used to know.
I have heard about men like you, the civilized men who are sorry. This kind is nothing. They will go when their bosses go. But men like you, who have contempt for men like him, to me, you are the real filth. Men who do the work of fascists while they pretend to themselves that they are better than the beasts for whom they work. Men who do murder while they laugh at those who order them to do it. It is men like you who have sold their people to men like him. You see, Dr. Van Harden, you were wrong about many things. I am a man who kills.
You feel you need this thing, huh?
I like. We will come home someday. I want to sew again. And you will want to write your book again. We're not so old.
They tell me you were very brave, Grandpa.
Why not, child? I'm of the same blood as you and Claudia.
It's gone. There'll be another someday.
Yes. It'll be different for us. Wars don't leave people as they were. All people will learn that and come to see that wars do not have to be. We'll make this the last war. We'll make a free world for all men. The earth belongs to us, the people, if we fight for it. And we will fight for it.